Fine, fine. Okay. With them done talking, and the imprisoned beaten again, now you can get this really cool cutscene that reminds me of Tetris. It has these weird parts that look like Tetris blocks, or tetrominos more specifically, but those have 4 blocks connected, and these have 3 or 2, sometimes 4. And that looks like the old GameCube logo. Blink, 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 brump. This is the Gate of Time. So there was one at the Temple of Time in Lanayru Desert, but young Impa from the past took Zelda back to the past and dropped a little Sheikah grenade in her wake and blew it up in the future so that Girahim couldn't pursue her back there. But luckily there's another one that needs to be activated by the Master Sword, so nobody can go through this one unless they've got the Master Sword, which has been tempered from the 3 great flames, 3 sacred flames, like Link has done. So now Link can finally go back to the past to ask Zelda what the hell. And there's a lot of exposition through this, so I will stay mostly quiet. Yay! But let's just take a minute to admire how pretty this gate is.
Oh.
Now he's got this, like, blubbering, "It's okay, I'll go on alone" speech. But it's like, Groose, nobody likes you. You were a big asshole through the first, like, 2/3 of the game. I mean, yeah, you helped out with the last imprisoned battle, but that's not enough to give you this much sympathy, man. Nobody's gonna be your crutch. Deal with it, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'll forget about it. Forget you. Get out. I'm goose-stepping. Or is it Groose-stepping? Sorry. Tell her I said, "What's up?" Yeah, I don't think she's gonna care. He also asks you to keep an eye on Colin and Stritch, but neither one of them cares. They don't even notice Groose is gone. Stritch is involved with his bug stuff, and Colin's being haunted by that phantom hand in the bathroom. Feeny. Probably just Feeny, but Feeny doesn't sound right. Feenia Phoenix. So for a start, this thing is like upright every 6 clicks. This is perfectly upright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 clicks, not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this furore symbol goes at the top, because it's a small circle on the left, followed by the radiating sound waves on the right. And then they've got the little musical staff here. Just really pretty. It's also worth noting that you can only get through one side. This is the way you came through to get to the past. It's just solid stone on this side. It's the other way from here. When you go to the future, the other side is stone. This side is stone, and the other side is when you go through.
Hey!
Okay, talk to young Impa. I'm kind of whipping through this. If you hold down A, they talk faster. So while I whip through this part, I will just say that basically, you've gone back in time to where the goddess Hylia has just recently sealed away Demise into the ground. And it's worth noting that there are no pots or anything fun in here, and you can't even leave. But this place isn't in disrepair. It's still pretty nice. Hasn't fallen into ruins. For example, this door isn't stuck ajar. Anyway, the goddess Hylia realizes that it took everything she had to seal Demise away, and if he were to break out, which he's sure to do, it's only a matter of time, he could finish her off and probably get his hands on the Triforce. So she sent the Triforce up in Skyloft and decided to reincarnate herself as Zelda, giving up her goddess power. But she doesn't really give up her goddess power. She can still bless the Master Sword, and her mere presence somehow strengthens the seal on Demise. But anyway, Zelda has now realized that and then gone back in time to, I don't know, support the seal, to keep it from breaking out. I mean, I could read all this to you in a Zelda voice. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. But I'll let you put your own words into it. I'm gonna catch that fly! His tongue darts out like a frog. Sorry, it's just a weird... I know he's odd, but it's a weird angle. This is just a very long cutscene, so I tend to get impatient. Divine, but she gave up her divine powers. This is the exposition you need for the start of the game. This is what was happening behind the scenes. Nearly captured by demonic forces, but Old Lady Impa rescues her and takes her to the two temples to regain her memory. Each of the temples, there were only two, Skyview and the Earth Temple. And then Impa, from the past here, went to the future, and then just came back to the past. And then she sits and puppy guards Zelda for 1,000 years. Zelda says thousands of years. She's willing to wait for thousands of years. But I'm just gonna take a stab and assume it's 30 years. That's a big long time. 1,000 years. Notice they're playing Zelda's Lullaby from Ocarina of Time. That's become Zelda's theme in every game. It's her porpoise. Oh, porpoise. I was kind of hoping she'd have a pet porpoise. I'm getting bitter and impatient. One thing is, the goddess made Fi to assist the hero to get the Triforce. But why didn't the goddess... Okay, right here, I get what they're going for, but Link's pose looks like he just took a dump the wrong way. Oh, no! It's just too comical. I don't know. Maybe if I were younger, I wouldn't read this stuff into it, but still. Wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps, which there wasn't much wisdom. Power by honing the sword with tempering it, and courage definitely from those Sacred Realm trials. Why didn't the goddess just have Fi grab the Triforce? Zelda, I've loved you since the day I met you. Would you marry me? Oh no, Link, we need to talk. Oh shit. Anyway, only a select few people with unending spirit can touch the Triforce, and you're supposed to have courage, power, and wisdom in balance. I dub thee Sir Link. Don't touch me. He's capable of wielding the Triforce. That's what basically the symbol means. And this music they play here is what they play when you pull the Master Sword in Ocarina. Here's the true Master Sword. See the Triforce etched on there, and the crossguard gets a little bit wider. This is the sword. This is the very first time you see the sword. It's born. It's in almost every Zelda game. When it's not the Force Sword or Triforce Heroes or something. Yep, unbreakable spirit can wield its might. And I suppose Demise is one of those people. And when you fight him at the end, he is kind of like a powerful, reasonable dude. Like he's got his shit together. Evil, yeah, but... Okay. Her theory, the gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power, and she thinks it was a way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. My theory, Furore or one of them was super high, and they're like, hey guys, check it out. I just made this thing that could destroy the whole world. All this stuff that we just built, I'm gonna give them the ability to blow it all up. They're like, Furore, you're drunk. Why would you do that? No, watch, it'll be funny. I don't know, or maybe it was just a way of saying, you gotta be self-governing. It's kind of a democracy. If one person screws it up, another few people gotta fix it. Her hair looks like chunks of blocks. Reminds me of Ganondorf's hair. Don't know why or how or which game. I don't mean to dump on this game so much. I do like this game. I do like the Zelda franchise. Thousands of years. Maybe hundreds of years. I don't know, it just... I guess I've played these games so much that I just get resentful of all of these oddities. Oh, Link, don't touch it! Hey, he's got like a golden hat. Cool. Oh, wait, could you get Impa? Tell her I need some air? Whatever you say, it is pretty much the same. She was pretty, though. Hot, 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 hot. Skin's melted to it. No, I mean, this is a tender, plot-changing cutscene. I shouldn't dump on it so much, but... Notice Zelda's bracelets. She's now in a cocoon of amber that can fly. Oh, you're by your side. Tell him what he's won. Those sliding doors, like out of Price is Right or something. It's an important cutscene. I said I'd be quiet, and I didn't so much, but still, you get the gist. So many times. Guess the story's lost on me. Oh, I don't need to do this. Take that! Notice, now that you got the True Master Sword, how much quicker it is, and how much farther the blade goes. Did you catch Impa's bracelet there? Oh, I'll go of abuse. Ugh. It's gross time! Give me some attention. This is a clue for... She's great. Oh, that's good, he says if you select the other one. The plot point is you gotta plant something in the past, and then come to the future when it fully flourishes. But it plays out basically as Groot's so sure, it's just so pivotal that you know he wants to take up gardening. Your butt? No, I won't check it out. Yeah, could grow in this beast of a tree soil, blah 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 blah. Honestly, this game is aimed at all ages, but especially younger kids. I started playing these games when I was a younger kid. Yeah, Colin and Stritch do not get emotional. So they have to make the plot a little... easy. Well, not the plot, I mean just the way they help you through everything. And that simplisticness... Simplicity? I think it's simplicity is the word. Just kind of insults my intelligence sometimes. It's cool when I first played it, but they are fun games. They're fun to play, and while the story has a few plot holes here and there, it's a great franchise. That's why I try to recap the story and plug all the plot holes I can. With my crazy old man theories. When I was a boy, we'd play Zelda, and there was only 2 of them, you see. There was the good one, and then there was Adventure of Link that made no sense. And they turned it into a side-scrolling adventure. See, and then they came out with Link to the Past, which was basically almost Final Fantasy, but for Zelda. Right. Stop. Ah! I'm gonna get that chicken. Dude! No reward is worth this. Star Wars. I quote a lot of like movies and TV shows that I like. I just do that naturally, and it carries over into my commentary here when I'm not focused on the game. Which, yeah, I don't a lot. So I apologize if some of my references are not explained. Okay, so next step. Now it's time to talk to Fledge. You can start this side quest earlier, but you can't finish it until now. So I choose to not even start it till now. So I'll need 2 empty bottles, and I guess I can have this back. Don't really need that. All the rest of this stuff I'll get from the surface. Sure, babe. Whatevs. Fledge is taken to training at night. He's so ashamed that he couldn't lift a barrel for the lunch lady at the start of the game, that maybe he's heard me calling him Weenus, that he decides to start working out in secret at night. So he's doing push-ups in his room, but he's really struggling. So you basically bring him some Red Bull to give him a quick fix. And suddenly he can make it through the workout and becomes super strong. Don't bother to upgrade these. These 2 stamina potions are for Fledge. It doesn't matter if they're upgraded or not, so don't waste your bugs. If I can do this right, I can get extra stamina without going over the wall. If you don't do that right, you straight flop over the wall. And a rescue knight has to come and save you, give you a lecture. I wish you could just jump over this staircase there, but there's no backflipping inside. That must be against the school rules. The goal is to sleep till night. You can sleep in anybody's bed. I often like to sleep in a girl's bed, just 'cause. Because it probably annoys Coraine, and Zelda's bed probably smells like Zelda. Don't think I'd want to sleep in Colin or Stritch's bed. But at night, from your room, you can hear Fledge struggling in here. And you're like, Fledge, what are you doing in there? Stop it, I can hear you. I'll just choose the left option. Oh, no, never mind. You can still talk to him. And give him the potion. Am I standing on a pillow? Why do you have pillows on the floor? I don't want to know. Wait a minute, is he wearing Groose's pants? Groose had that design, I think. Try your best, you're right. Is what he says. Basically the same thing, if you choose the other option. Come back soon, as in the next night. If you talk to him during the day, he's wandering around the central plaza. And he says, hey, talk to me at night. I don't want anyone to know. Probably because you're not getting sleep because you're doing this all night. It's not about the numbers.
Huh?
It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Joker from Dark Knight. If you say about 1,000, he goes, "Oh, that many?" Guess I better start working then. What are you doing? Okay, first, stop. That's gross. Second, those are girl push-ups. Keep your legs straight. Too strong. Oh, you're just being silly, he says. If you choose the other. I've said it before, and I do tend to repeat myself because I don't expect anybody will watch all of these all the way through. These are shaped like a Japanese sugar candy. Potkori or whatever. Blah 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 blah. I forget the name of it. I mean, you can look it up if you're curious. Competo, that's the name of it. Now it's time to go back to the plot. Gotta find out what they know about the Triforce so that you can get your hands on it. So that's basically you get the Master Sword so that you could learn about the Triforce. Why didn't somebody tell me in the first place? But then again, you had to train Link up, frankly. He learned courage during this and wisdom during that. Any question at all, like about the Triforce, you can ask me. You ask him anyway, and he basically says, "Ah, what are you asking me for? I'm just the headmaster." But on your way out, he stops you. Spirit in the sky. Where is he? He skips to there. Encyclopedic, as in of or relating to an encyclopedia. Or a set of encyclopediae. I don't know where he sleeps at night. At night, he's just like in the bath. But he doesn't really have a house on Skyloft, and there's no bed or anything here. Not even a Murphy bed. I wonder if he sleeps in the bathtub. Alright, you want to go right next door to Owlin. What is that smell? What's with all the black light? What are you growing in here? So Levias is basically the windfish from Link's Awakening. They never say directly that he is, but it's the same design. He looks like him. And he's a flying whale. How many of those are there? And he's a great sky spirit. In Link's Awakening, the story is that Link's at sea and gets somehow caught up in the windfish, although they say he's neither wind nor fish, gets caught up in the windfish's dream, basically, and everything that happens is the windfish just dreaming of Link. And your goal is to wake him up by assembling parts of a song and then playing it outside this egg where the windfish is. Hey, notice that statue in the middle, missing an eye. That's the Stone of Trials you get when you finish everything at the end of the game, just before you can get to the Triforce. If you try to leave, he's like, hey man, where you going, dude? You're harshing my buys. The two teachers here, Master Owlin here and Horwell, the bloke with the brown hair, kind of look like the Blade brothers from Minish Cap, but instead they're designed to look like the Rito people. When you go through Link's Awakening, they're like, dude, don't wake up the windfish, don't do this, we'll all cease to be if you do. And you're like, how? Why? Nothing, never mind, can't tell you, just don't. Then you do wake up the windfish, and Link exits his dream, and everything in his dream ceases to be. Okay, so basically, he's teaching you the spiral charge to help you find Levias in the Thunderhead. But he's got to give you permission to use it. Ah, missed. So he tests you, and you have 2 minutes to break these. You only have to hit one moving target if you get all the other stationary targets, but... That is crap. What? I have half a mind to start over. Okay, I'm sucking this big time. Alright, I can do this. This little asteroid field here is kind of between Beetle's Island and the portal to Eldon, the red one. There's like these weird asteroids just floating there that serve no purpose except to be set for this. How did I miss that? What? How? Damn it. I am sucking out loud. That's what I get. How? How? How did you do that? I mean, I could blame the controls, but I think it's just unlucky. If you don't finish, and it's kind of good I am, so I can show you what happens. He just says, come back when you're ready. Just spinning in place, okay. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go save. You can't stop me. Fledge is no longer out here. He used to be kind of just standing here. Now he's actually over by the sparring hall.